Good morning, students. In our last video, we discussed about adjectives and how can we form adjectives from by adding suffixes to them to other words, and also we have started discussing the 6 types of adjectives, and we completed up to adjective of quality and adjective of quantity. Now read these sentences. The box contains 5 pens. How many pens? 5 pens. Today is the first day of the match. Which day? First day. All the pupils in the class were ready to join the club. All the pupils. How many of the pupils? All the pupils. Okay. So look at that. All the highlighted words that are 5, first and all are denoting to some number, right? The number of the things or people, right? So these types of words or these types of adjectives which denote a number. Okay, look, how many pens? 5 pens, right? First day, all pupil. Okay, so these types of words, these types of adjectives, these are adjective, no? So these types of words which denote about the number or the position or the serial or where the people or the things stand is known as adjective of number. Okay, an adjective of number states how many persons or things are meant or in what order a person or thing stands. Okay, when you find a number about of a person or things, okay, or the or where the person or thing stands, like the position, first, second, okay, these types, and the number, the adjective which tells about the number of the person or thing is known as adjective of number. This is the third kind of adjective, that is adjective of number. Okay, the adjective of number tells us about the number of the person or the thing, okay, or what order, in what order the person or in what manner the person or thing is standing. Okay, you'll be clear with this. Look at that. Adjectives that state the exact number of a noun are called cardinals. Okay, when you will get exact number in the sentence, exact number of person, or then exact number of person or thing, then it will be known as cardinal. For example, 5 books, 2 fish. Okay, so these types of adjectives which are telling about the exact number, right? 5 books. How many books? Exact number. No, this is the exact number. 2, 5. So these types of adjectives are, numbers, exact number. These adjectives are known as cardinals. Okay, those which show in what order things stand are called ordinals. Okay, for example, the first month, the 4th day. So these are not the not about exact day, exact number. It is about the exact position or exact order in which the thing or the person stands. Okay, first, 4th. Okay, so this is the order in which the thing stands. So this is known as these are known as ordinals. Okay, now all, many, few and some are also adjectives of number. These types of words like all, many, few, some are also adjectives of number, but they do not indicate the exact number. Yes, all, many, few, some, they are not denoting the exact number. No, there is no exact number. Like all means sab, but kitne, don't know. Okay, there is no exact number. So but then also they are the adjectives of number. All, many, few, some are the adjectives of number. Okay, look at these examples. All men are mortal. All is it's not an exact number, but then also it is adjective of number. Then several men came. Several men, बहुत सारे. Okay, this is also not the exact number, right? But then also it is an adjective of number. The adjectives such as each, every, either and neither are used when the persons or things are taken one at a time. Like the pronouns, no. There these adjectives like each, every, either, neither are taken as an adjective when they are talking about one at a time. मतलब एक एक करके. Okay, when you are talking about एक एक करके, प्रत्येक. Okay, every person must join the chorus. Okay, so it is for every person. हर एक को ज्वाइन करना पड़ेगा. ओके, सो दिस टाइप्स ऑफ एडजेक्टिव्स विच आर not talking about as a whole, but they are talking about talking or they are meaning taking as a one by one at a time. Okay, pratyek ek ek karke. Okay, so these are also adjectives of number. Clear? Adjective of number tells us about the number of a person or thing, a noun. Okay, or it is the order in which the noun stands. Okay, next one is, do not get confused between adjectives of quantity and adjectives of number. Okay, so we have adjective of quantity and adjective of number, right? And adjective, so it's quite confusing because adjective of quantity also tells about the number. I mean, not about the exact number, but about the quantity. And adjective of number also tells about the number. An adjective used with an uncountable noun is an adjective of quantity, and an adjective used with countable noun is an adjective of number. So they look at this is a very easy trick to understand or not getting confused between the adjective of quantity and adjective of number. When you are talking about uncountable noun, okay, uncountable, then we'll talk about quantity, right? Like rice, sugar, we cannot count them. No, they are uncountable, and so we will have to think them in quantity, about quantity. ओके, हम क्वांटिटी में बात करेंगे, शुगर, पानी, राइस, इन सब के बारे में. ठीक है, तो दे आर यूज्ड एज ए क्वांटिटी एंड नॉट नंबर. ओके, देन व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट समथिंग दैट इज काउंटेबल, वी कैन काउंट देम, देन इट विल बिकम adjective of number. We will use adjective of number when we are talking about countable things. Okay, and when we are talking about uncountable things, then we'll have to use adjective of quantity. Okay, we have sufficient flour. We have sufficient flour. Here flour cannot be counted, right? So we have sufficient is used as an adjective of quantity. Look at the adjective of quantity. आटा हम गिन नहीं सकते ना. We can talk about a quantity but not about number of flour, right? So sufficient is used as adjective of quantity. And in the second sentence, we have sufficient pens. हमारे पास बहुत सारे pens हैं, तो pens are countable, right? So pens are countable, so sufficient is used as an adjective of number. Understood? When we are talking about countable nouns, then they are adjective. We can use the adjectives of number, and when we are talking about uncountable nouns like flour, then we'll have to use adjective of quantity. Understood? Now read these sentences. This child has fallen ill. These mangoes are ripe. The words these and these, this and these point to nouns. Look at it. This child. Child is a noun. So the word this is pointing to the child, right? These mangoes. Mangoes are also noun. So these mangoes. These. The word these is also denoting the noun mangoes. The word this is denoting the noun child. So the words this and these are pointing to nouns. Pointing. Okay. This child. These mangoes. Okay. So these are pointing. So a demonstrative adjective indicates which person or thing is meant. Okay, so the next one is next type of adjective is demonstrative adjective. So what are they? Demonstrative adjective indicates which person or thing is meant. किस बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, किस चीज या किस इंसान के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. This thing, that person, इस तरह के. Okay, when you use this, these, that, this types of word to denote a person, किसी इंसान को या किसी चीज को बताने के लिए this, that, these, then that will be known as demonstrative adjective. The word this and these here are the demonstrative adjectives because they are denoting to the nouns child and mangoes respectively. Okay, this child, these mangoes, so they are denoting to that noun, and that is why they are known as demonstrative adjective. Now you might get confused between demonstrative adjective and demonstrative pronouns. Okay, we have already studied about demonstrative pronouns. Pronouns are also of same kinds, no? Then it is not, I'm making you clear that look at this now. You should not confuse demonstrative adjectives with demonstrative pronouns. Okay, we should not confuse between demonstrative adjective and demonstrative pronoun. How can we identify them? Because demonstrative adjectives and demonstrative pronouns are also same words, no? This, that, these, those, these types of words are demonstrative adjectives also and pronouns also. But there is a difference between them in their uses. Okay, they are identical. Okay, we can identify them. How? But a demonstrative pronoun stands alone. Okay, while a demonstrative adjective is followed by a noun. Okay, this is a trick to understand. You will find that demonstrative pronoun stands alone. Means after the demonstrative pronoun, you will not find a noun. Okay, but when you find a noun after the demonstrative word, that is that, these, this, then it will be used called as demonstrative adjective. Means अगर तुम demonstrative pronoun के मतलब this, that और these, those के बाद अगर कोई noun नहीं लिखा है तो वो demonstrative pronoun बन जाएगा. और अगर this, that, these, those के बाद कोई noun लिखा है then it will be demonstrative adjective. Okay, demonstrative pronoun and demonstrative adjective के use में difference है. For example, that smells. that के बाद कोई भी noun नहीं है. that smells. Okay, वो उससे बू आ रही है. Okay, यहाँ पे कोई pronoun नहीं है. that is a demonstrative word and smell is a verb. So when you don't find a noun here, you will say that the word that is used as a demonstrative pronoun and not demonstrative adjective. Understood? In the second sentence, that book is good. After the word that, you find a noun book, right? That book. Which book? That book. Okay, so here when you find the noun after that, then you can say that is used as a demonstrative adjective. Okay, and not demonstrative pronoun. Here that is used as a demonstrative adjective, and in the first sentence that is used as a demonstrative pronoun. Look at the demonstrative adjective plus noun. Demonstrative adjective plus noun. Then you will say that it is a demonstrative adjective and not a demonstrative pronoun. Understood? Now read these sentences. His name is John. The dog is licking its paw. The students thanked their teacher. So these types of word like his, its, their. Okay, the words my, your, his, her, its, our and their are possessive adjectives. Possessive. Okay, his name, its paw, then their teacher. You find that these words are possessive, no? Possessive. So it shows possession, it shows belonging. Okay, possession means to belong to someone or something, right? Means you have the malikana hak on that person or the thing. Okay, possession means malikana hak, adhikar, right on something, okay, or someone. Then his name. Okay, so these types of word my, your, his, her, its, our, iska, uska, these types of word are showing possession, no, belonging to something or someone, belonging or a right of something on someone. Okay, then these types of words which show possessive are known as possessive adjectives. Okay, a possessive adjective shows possession or belonging. I told you a possessive adjective shows possession or belonging, adhikar, okay, hak. It answers the question whose. Means when you ask a question whose and the answer you get is the possessive adjective. Okay, his name is John. Whose name is John? His. So his is the possessive adjective. The dog is licking its paw. Whose paw? Its paw. So it's a possessive. It's the word. It's a possessive adjective. The students thank their teacher. Whose teacher? Their teacher. Then there is the answer. There is the adjective. Possessive adjective. Clear? So possessive adjective shows possession or belonging. When you find a word like my, your, his, her, these types of words which show possession or belonging are known as possessive adjectives. Okay, they show about किसी का होना. Okay, whose. When you ask a question whose to yourself and the answer you get, that is only the possessive adjective. Okay. You should not get confused between possessive adjective and possessive pronouns. So we already studied about possessive pronouns, no, and the words are same. So we will also get a trick to understand how to identify the possessive adjectives and the possessive pronouns. A possessive adjective is placed before a noun. Okay, possessive adjective like we have studied that the first one, and the second one is also like demonstrative adjective and demonstrative pronoun. We can get possessive adjective and possessive pronoun as well. A possessive adjective is placed before a noun, while a possessive pronoun is used in place of a noun. Okay, so for example, look at that. I mean, possessive adjective is placed before a noun. When you find a possessive adjective and you find a noun after the possessive adjective, then it will be it is possessive adjective. Okay, it means when you find a noun after these words, then it will be known as possessive adjective. Okay, and when you find no noun after these words, and these words are themselves written in place of a noun, okay, then it will be known as possessive pronouns. It will be clear with the example. This is not my dress. This is not my dress. So this is not my dress. Here my is the possessive word, no? And you find a dress. Dress means a noun after the word my. So here you can say that this is a possessive adjective and not possessive pronoun. Understood? Possessive, I mean a possessive adjective plus noun. Look at the possessive adjective plus noun. When you find a noun after the word my, then it will be known as possessive adjective. Okay, and this is not mine. Here this is not mine. Here mine is used instead of a noun, and you don't find any noun after the word mine, and that is why it is known as possessive pronoun. The word mine is used here as a possessive pronoun and not possessive adjective. In the first sentence, it is the my is used as a possessive adjective because you find a noun after that word. Okay, now read these sentences. Which kite do you want to buy? Whose car is that? So these types of word, which, whose, are used to ask question, and they are talking about something or some person, right? So these types of words which are used to ask question are known as interrogative adjective. An interrogative adjective is used with a noun to ask questions. Interrogative adjectives are used with a noun. You will find a noun also with that. Okay, the words which, what, whose, you will find a noun with these words, like which kite. Kite is a noun. Okay, which is used with the noun kite. Whose is used with the noun car. Whose car? Okay, so that interrogative adjectives are used with a noun. Okay, not alone. Okay, so this is a trick to understand about the difference between interrogative adjective and interrogative pronoun. Interrogative adjective are the adjectives or the questioning words which are used with a noun. Understood? Interrogative adjective differ from interrogative pronouns in the manner that the former is followed by a noun in a sentence. Means interrogative, you can classify or you can differentiate between interrogative adjective and interrogative pronoun as the interrogative adjective is followed by a noun. Means you will find a noun after the interrogative adjective. Okay, here I told you that there is a noun after the interrogative adjective. In the first sentence also there is a noun after the interrogative adjective. So interrogative adjective is followed by a noun. For example, what is that? Here there is no noun after the word what. राइट, व्हाट के बाद कोई नाउन नहीं है. सो यहाँ पे व्हाट इंटरोगेटिव प्रोनाउन के तौर पे यूज हुआ है. बट इन द सेकंड सेंटेंस व्हाट टाइम इज इट, यू विल फाइंड ए नाउन आफ्टर द नाउन टाइम इज रिटन आफ्टर द वर्ड what. So the word what is used as an interrogative adjective. Clear? When you don't find a noun after the question word, then it will be like what, which, what, whose. Then it will be interrogative. When you don't find a noun after the questioning word, then it will be interrogative pronoun. And when you find a noun after the word what, which, whose, then it will be a interrogative adjective. Look at that, interrogative adjective plus noun. Okay. So ultimately, when you find a noun after the words, demonstrative words or questioning words or possessive words, then only they will be known as interrogative or demonstrative or possessive adjectives. But if you don't find a noun after them, then they will become pronoun. They will be used as pronoun. Okay, so this is a trick to remember the difference between interrogative, adjectives and a pronoun also. Okay, so most of the times these look similar, right? That is why. What is that? What time is it? So there is a difference between them, like there is no noun after the word what in the first sentence, and in the second sentence there is a noun after the word what, and that is why the first one is used as the interrogative pronoun and the second one is used as interrogative adjective. So the chapter adjective is over here. We have discussed about the 6 kinds of adjectives. I hope you all have understood, and if you still have any confusion regarding anything, please contact me. The class is over right here. Thank you.